Hello and welcome back to TEW 2016. I'm here once again with my WWE series. We are here with the second Raw of the series. Let's get started. We kick off the night with Baron Corbin. Hold on a second. I do not want the show to take place from Hawaii. I want the show to take place from, let's say, New England. Pick best venue. Let's go. Alright. Baron Corbin kicks off Raw and he says, I'm out here tonight to announce my team for the Survivor Series match with me and Kurt. First, we have Bobby Lashley. Then Dolph Ziggler. Then both Dean Ambrose and Drew McIntyre have given me their word that if they don't win their match tonight, they will join to help keep Kurt Angle off of Monday nights. Kurt Angle's music hits. He comes out and he says, you're the one gone from Raw because when my team wins, my first act back will be to fire you. And Corbin says, Kurt, who is your team even? I don't see anybody backing you up. And Angle says, well, my team is 4 of the top unsung heroes on Raw. First, we have Elias, Finn Balor, Kalisto, and finally, Braun Strowman. Corbin says, well, Kurt, I have to give it to you. That's a good team, but mine is elite because I never got to announce my last team member, who is the returning Alberto Del Rio. Del Rio comes out and he says, Kurt, don't worry. At Survivor Series, I'll snap your arm quick. Kurt throws a punch and leads to the teams coming down, and Braun Strowman is the last to come out, and he basically wins the brawl for his team. All right, next we have a 68 C+ match. I'm happy I decided not to put this in the main event this week. We'll see if Rollins and Murphy does better, but Ambrose wins, so that means that Dean Ambrose will move on to, I guess, the finals of the tournament to see who will go against Brock Lesnar at Survivor Series, which this match, Ambrose versus Rollins or Murphy, will take place at Survivor Series as well, so they'll have to pull double duty. Next, we have Drew McIntyre getting attacked by Braun Strowman. I didn't feel like writing it out, so Braun goes out there, he attacks McIntyre. McIntyre gets a little separation, hits a Claymore kick, and gets out of dodge. Alright, next we have a 55 C- promo here as Corbin says, due to Dean Ambrose's actions the past few weeks, I have no choice but to strip him and Seth Rollins of the Raw tag titles, and tonight we will have a 4-way to determine the new champions, and the 4 teams will be the B Team, the Revival, Titus Worldwide, and the Authors of Pain. Next, we have a 70 C+ promo here as Alexa Bliss and Mickie James are backstage, and Bliss says the next match will see Sasha and Bayley take on 2 women from our team, and our partners are the Riot Squad. So Riot Squad and these 2 versus Bayley, Sasha, and their team at Survivor Series. Mickie says, and tonight is as good as any to start a riot. And then in a 51D+ match, the Boston Hug Connection defeat Liv Morgan and Sarah Logan when Bayley beats Morgan. And after the match, Bayley gets on the mic and says, Alexa, at Survivor Series, we will beat you just like we beat them tonight. Sasha says, but we won't be alone, as our partners will be Natalya, Trish Stratus, and Lita. Bayley says, and you can bank on that. Next, a 71 C+ of Braun Strowman looking for Drew McIntyre. He finds him, and Drew escapes the arena in a car. Alright, next we have a 66 C+ promo here as Elias does what Elias does. And then a 65 C match as Elias defeats Bobby Lashley with a quick roll-up. And after the match, Alberto Del Rio comes out and locks in a cross-arm breaker on Elias before security breaks it up. This has not been a great Raw, I feel like. There's been a lot of C's. Anyway, a hype promo for tonight's match is Mickie James and Alexa Bliss will team up against Trish and Lita just like they were supposed to at Evolution. Next, we have a 53 C- match for the Raw tag titles, and I guess it wasn't the B team, it was Slater and Rhino. Either way, they're whatever. The Revival wins the tag titles, and after the match, the Titus Worldwide attacks them for attacking them last week. Next, we have a 54 C- match as Mickie James and Alexa Bliss defeat Trish and Lita after Alexa Bliss defeats Lita with a Twisted Bliss. And after the match, they celebrate. All right, next we have an 87B plus promo from Seth Rollins. He comes out and he says, Ambrose, you have taken... Well, no, wait. He's not in the arena. He would be backstage at this point. Anyway, he says, Ambrose, you have taken almost everything away from me. Last week, you almost took my career. You almost took my Intercontinental title, and you hurt my chances of becoming world champion. I'm not going to pretend I'm 100% after last week. And now that we're no longer tag champions, and you know what? I don't really care why anymore. I just want to kick your ass, and when I get past Murphy tonight, I'll get my chance at Survivor Series. All right, Buddy Murphy makes his entrance. Seth makes his, and then in the main event, a 75B minus. Not that great of a performance here. Seth Rollins defeats Buddy Murphy and makes his defense of the Intercontinental title. And after the match, he celebrates to end the show. So that leaves the finals here. It will be Seth Rollins and Dean Ambrose at Survivor Series, with the winner facing Brock Lesnar in the main event. And the show got a 78B, better than last week's. Anyway, guys, thanks so much for watching. I will see you guys next time.